I'm here with Fathur outside Stamford Bridge. Fathur, we've just lost 2-0 to Real Madrid. Give us your post-match thoughts. What do you think about what you've seen today?
See that banner over there? That Champions League banner? 18th of April 2023. That is the last time we're seeing that UCL banner for a while. And when I came out here, do I look like sad? Not really. Do I look like I'm surprised? Not really as well. But it's a kind of mirror what happened last week in Madrid, and the jarring thing is Real Madrid were as average as last week, and we didn't even capitalize it. When you thought that lineup was put up, you know what? I thought to myself, you know what? This is Frank Lampard. I'm not going to get into Frank Lampard. We know what to expect from him. I know everyone's going to go angry about him because how on earth we did not put attacking lineup, but I just think Frank Lampard, in my opinion, Frank Lampard is literally waving the white flag from the get-go, and it kind of baffled me a lot. And like when you are 2-0 down on aggregate, you're literally looking for a response, you're looking for attack. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think we were that bad like Madrid, in my opinion, that first half. Especially that, I just think we need that, to get that chance going. We need to, have that chance literally just convert it into a goal, and that's been our story of our season. And if you look at that lineup today, we're just crying out loud for that runners that we won from that Mudryk in that first leg, in my opinion, let alone Brighton. And I don't know why Frank did it, why he left him on the bench. Maybe he just saved him in the second half, but we know we do need a goal. And you know what? At this moment in time, I can only sit there and say, you know what, we just got schooled by a 14-time champion, and it look like a well-structured team at the moment with top-class manager. We're at the moment, we're just kind of like in a mess, but we're trying to rebuild what happened, the mess that from the previous regime that had been made.
We're in the mud, mate. Yeah. We are in the mud and we're stuck. Mm-hmm. I can't see how we're going to get out of it this season. I mean, just pride. That's the thing, the word I'm looking for, but it doesn't even look like we have that. I mean, you're right though. It's a lot better to lose to Madrid than Brighton and all these other teams.
But you know what? I just had a feeling. You know what? Before even I came to Madrid, you know what? Why don't think to myself, you know what? Why don't I extend my holiday in outside of England? Just to have to clear my mind, because I know as soon as that game came out last week, literally, you know what? It's football out the window. Anything happened on the pitch, it is what it is. But again, same old Chelsea. Like, where's the mentality going? And I see what Drogba said earlier. His quote saying that I sense there's no identity at this club anymore, and he's right. And even though it's harsh to some of the fans, but I just think that's the reality of it as it is right now. We're sat down in 11. We're stuck with 39 points, 8 points above relegation spot. Who knows? We're gonna have to face against Brentford next week. What the outcome might be sounding like mad. We're gonna be at least like by the end of this weekend, when we have an off weekend. Literally, they're Crystal Palace and Wolves literally sniffing in our backs.
The thing is, as well, with Brentford, they have the one thing that we don't: a goal scorer.
Ivan Toney in that team. You know what? At this point, I don't care if it's... You know what? Forget Osimhen. I just think Osimhen going to Bayern Munich, in my opinion. You know what? Why don't we get Toney on our team? Because we need that prolific goal scorer since Diego Costa left. We haven't got that at the moment. Aubameyang is literally 1 foot out the door. He's going to LA. We've got so many in our front line that's going to be shipped. I don't know what the status of Joao Felix next season as well. If the new manager comes in, is he going to utilize him in his system? At the moment, we're just like you said, we're stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the mud.
We literally got no.
We are mid-table as well, Father.
Yeah. It's like me putting a car, but still stuck in the middle gear, But I'm just looking at this at the moment, I'm just gonna enjoy while it lasts. But I hate to say this, but this is gonna be like I said in Madrid, this is gonna be our last European football for a while now, and we're not gonna get any better anytime soon unless we get a new manager in this summer. Even though we're gonna get a new manager in the summer, do I think it's gonna be a quick fix? You never know, innit? And I think what the managers can do next season alone is that try to get the preseason going, because I feel like when you don't have a good preseason, it's gonna end bad for you for the real season come up, and that's what happens this season that we have under Tuchel, and literally that bad. And I'm looking at that one player for me, that Reece James, and I understand some fans going at him at the moment because his performance hasn't been good enough. Like I said last week, Alex, he just needs to take that surgery. If you get that 45-point mark this season, just keep him off.
45. We haven't even reached 40 yet.
Bro, you know what? I'm trying to keep myself confident here, but at the moment it's like I look at Reece James today. It's like he's getting a lot worse. Don't you think?
Well, I actually don't think he was that bad in terms of the way he played. I just noticed that after about 30 minutes physically, he just looked finished. And I can't understand why you'd keep him on the pitch. I mean, I get it. He's a great player, but he was telling Kante to take up his positions as a wing back.
Can I ask you, would you prefer to start Aspie on the right centre back, in my opinion? Because I would, because I would start Aspie right centre back, then Silva, and then Fathur on the left, because I do feel we need that sense of leadership at the back. I understand he's finishing that, but I would prefer him just to. I would prefer Aspie just to help out on the leadership at the back, because Thiago Silva cannot do this by himself.
Can you imagine what Vinicius would do to Azpilicueta? I hate to think of it.
Bruv, you know what? I don't think it would be that bad, because I don't think Vinicius was that great as well, in my opinion. Even though if you let's say if in the beginning, like if you start Aspie in the back, I don't think Vinicius would get past Aspie, in my opinion. That's the thing. So. Like that's you know what?
That's an interesting opinion, mate. Fair enough.
You know what? Is it? I feel like it's a controversy, but I just think, like, for me, I look at Chalobah today. Some of the schoolboy errors, that first goal alone, you cannot do cynical channels like that. I understand he's that young, but in this level day and age, at the Champions League football against a top team, you're gonna get punished, and that's what happened today. We just got school. We just need to start on this Bali over there, by the way. Bali. It's over there, by the way. He's passed by. But
he's not. He's
in my opinion, he's looking angry at the moment, guys. So he's looking past at the moment. I think he thought Bullet could come anytime soon, but hey.
I don't even have anything to say to him though. Like, yeah, sorry. Oh, God, it's embarrassing. And I can see, to be fair, guys, for those of you who couldn't see it on camera, you can see he's pissed off. He's not a happy man. But why would you be when you spent $2.5 billion plus another $500 million on a pile of rubbish? Because that's what we look like.
That's what we look like. But at the moment, he's not going to be looking at the moment. He's looking angry. I wonder what happened in the dressing room, actually. That I would like to know. So everyone in the comment section that have any LTKs in the dressing room, please let us know. But yeah, guys, we move on to next weekend. I'm glad we got a weekend off. I'm glad. We don't need to. By the way, we got a women's game on Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm going to the FA Cup semis, mate. So me and you are going on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's a positive.
By the way, happy Eid of Ramadan as well, guys. End of Ramadan, guys, anytime soon. But big up as always.